Hey there, this is Russ Jones, host of the ADHD Big Brother podcast, and I run the award-winning, ultra-amazing ADHD Big Brother community. And people hear me talk about it all the time, but I don't know. You never know. Maybe I'm full of shit. So I asked members of the community if they would be open to share some of their thoughts on their experience at ADHD Big Brother, and this is what they had to say. This community is awesome. I love ADHDers, man. And I'm not cutting any of these for time. Yeah, sometimes, you know what? Sometimes we ramble like I'm doing right now. I love it. So here are some ADHD Big Brothers and Sisters talking about the community.
My name is Stephanie, and I've been a member of ADHD Big Brother for almost a year and a half. In that time, I've learned how to work with my brain instead of against it. With the amazing support of community and daily accountability, I've managed to get shit done and work on building a better life for me and my family. It's been a challenge, but having that connection and motivation has made a huge difference in turning my goals into reality.
My name is Matt. I've been a member of ADHD Big Brother for 2 months. So, because of my ADHD, life, work, family, all that stuff often just leaves me in this state where I'm swamped. I feel I'm swirling. I'm struggling to find the ground. I'm struggling to stay in contact with what matters and momentum and all of that. Since joining the community, I now have this way that I can consistently just come back to showing up again, find the ground, work out what matters, get started again without too much fuss. And I can do that with this awesome community of people who also get what it's like to be in that swirling swamp, right? Which just matters so much. And it's like together, right? We can create this ground that we can all keep coming back to. And for me, it's a game changer.
Rivka here. I have been a member of the ADHD Big Brother community for over a year now. I've reached Gold Spaghetti Master status twice. And what's kept me in the community is the people, the engagement, the level of accountability that we can all achieve together by validating and mirroring each other's experience. And I get to interact with people from all over the world who I have so much in common with. And it's just a really good time.
I'm Rachel, and I've been a member of ADHD Big Brother for about 18 months now, and it's just been magical. It's the most brilliant place to just feel like you're at home. There's just so much comfort in this environment where everybody has ADHD and understands ADHD and has all this compassion around it because ADHDers just do, and we can just brainstorm and share ideas in a way that you can't with the normies. It's just been wonderful, and there've been so many wins just as a product of being in this space where you can show up.
Hi, I'm Matt, and I've been part of the ADHD Big Brother community for about 6 months. In that time, I've found a better sense of balance in my life, kind of that learning how to be cool with myself and things that are just going to happen, as well as what do I have to do right now to make my life easier moving forward, doing the work, as they say. Daily accountability has been the biggest difference maker for me. Being able to check in with people and put stuff out there. And when you see them hit that like button, it's like, okay, somebody else has actually seen this and read it, and now I got to do it. Or, just to know that other people are doing the same things. And it's like, hey, it's there. We're together. You're not alone. Early on, I committed to the daily accountability of just eating 3 meals a day. I would always skip breakfast. I'd always skip lunch. I'd be 2:30 in the afternoon, and my brain would be complete fog and mush, and I couldn't do anything right. And I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to sign up for this. I'm going to sign up. I'm going to eat 3 meals a day. I'm currently on day 136 as of recording this little testimonial, and I feel great. I wake up in the morning and I want to eat food, which wasn't a very common thing for me. I used to have to force myself to eat breakfast. And then every day around lunchtime, I pause from work. I have a lunch. I recenter. I clear my brain out, and then I can attack or refocus and recenter for the rest of the day. And it's been truly amazing. Now, I can't tell you how many times I've tried to do things like this, but do it for a couple weeks and then forget about it and things like that. The daily accountability, I don't even put it on my list anymore, but it's stuck. Another moment that happened quite shortly after I joined the community was at a workshop called The Wheel of Life. And in this workshop, we kind of sat down and we looked at these different categories of life, your finances or your love life, things like that. And then we graded them on a 0 to 10 scale. And it really let me see like where I was struggling and where I was excelling. But also it was really cool because everyone in the community who was at the workshop participated, and we all like felt comfortable, at least for me, I felt comfortable talking these things out. And those laid the foundation of my yearly goals and monthly goals, which I've never set those things for before this community. The one other thing that really is the support. It's real. The people in this community show up, they cheer you on, they get it, they understand. Yeah, that's it. If you've been listening to Russ's podcast and thinking, wow, that sounds like me, or yes, this is what I'm dealing with, join a public event, meet Russ, email him. There's a whole orientation process and everything. What do you got to lose?
Hi, my name is Michelle. I've been a member of ADHD Big Brother for about 5 months now, and the biggest change I've seen in myself since joining the community is trying to face doing tasks that are important but not urgent yet, and trying to work on job applications or leaving for appointments or just general even life things that are pretty important, very important, but not urgent yet. And trying to slowly get used to the discomfort or build the muscle of working on something before the time that it's due, like learning to not wait for the last moment, which is how most of my life I've gotten by. And my favorite part of being a member is definitely just the community, the instant belonging and knowledge and compassion and fun even, and just joining this space where I not only learned so much from Russ and also from the other members, but, as a late diagnosed woman, facing autistic burnout and other maybe correlated symptoms, and just learning about all of this, it felt very overwhelming. But then joining the community and being a member, there's so many activities. I don't even utilize all of them yet, but knowing that they're there and that there's a space and that there's gatherings and webinars I can catch up on or use the daily accountability, and there's different challenges. And I think just having this very knowledgeable but friendly and understanding space where it's really judgment-free. It's not about you messed up or any kind of failure talk. It's about, all right, how do we do this? And just kind of getting inspiration from Russ and other community members has been life-changing.
Hi, it's Mark, part of the ADHD Big Brother community for a couple of years now. Part of the job is finding the tips and tricks we need to jostle everything into place in order to find a system that actually works. Another part is actually showing up to do the things. Community helps with both. A place to share ideas and find new ways to approach that mind-mushy incongruence of foggy skull spaghetti. Also a place where you can show up and be accountable to yourself, but still drawing strength from others in a completely non-judgmental way. We're all different. We all have to find our own groove to get to where we want to go. But going together makes it easier and a lot more fun to get there. That's the ADHD Big Brother community to me. Let's roll together.